Are you trying to find the best ice cream makers? If yes, you have come to the right place. The below is a list of the top 5 best ice cream makers. Be sure to read my description if you want to learn more about the price and other details. Please subscribe and click the bell button for more update videos to the channel, and don't forget to like and comment. Consequently, let's begin the video pretty quickly. Number 1. The Cuisinart produced sorbet and ice cream with a consistent, creamy texture that we really enjoyed. This held true both right away following manufacture and after the ice cream and sorbet spent the night in the freezer. However, this was readily fixed by moving a spatula around the sorbet to smooth out some of the ice mid-churn. The sorbet was a little bit icier and less completely consistent than that made by the Winter and Breville. Similar to the Amazon Basics model, a thin layer of both the ice cream and the sorbet remained frozen to the walls of the cylinder, which is a waste, even yet there isn't much of a price difference between the Cuisinart and our top pick when it comes to the quality of the frozen confections they produced. We are confident that you will be pleased with this machine if you don't mind needing to pre-freeze the cylinder. Additionally, the Cuisinart is much simpler to store due to its smaller size and less weight. Number 2. This ice cream maker can be the right choice for you if your kitchen currently has a KitchenAid stand mixer and you don't want to add any more equipment. This ice cream attachment, which works with both tilt head and bowl lift mixer, has a freezer bowl like the Cuisinart model and a dasher that rotates similarly to the paddle attachment for the mixer. For a full 24 hours before the usage, the 2-quart bowl must be completely frozen to ensure that your ice cream will freeze as intended. It can be kept there so that it is always prepared, and if at all feasible, keep it in the back where it will be coldest. A kitchen towel should be kept underneath the bowl to catch any drips, because if your kitchen is warm, this bowl will warm up rapidly and begin to sweat. It should take around 30 minutes to churn a batch of ice cream. Soft serve lovers can eat their ice cream straight from the freezer bowl, but those who like a tougher, scoopable consistency will need to freeze it first. This model's lack of an automatic shutoff, which some specialized machines feature, makes it necessary for you to keep an eye on it while it churns. Number 3. The Creamy is about the size of a drip coffee machine, requires little counter space, and is incredibly simple to clean. Both fast and noisy, it moves extremely quickly. Simply prepare the ice cream or sorbet combination of your choice and overnight pre-freeze it in the Creamy's pints. The Creamy starts working after you load the frozen pint and select one of the presets, which include milkshake, sorbet, and gelato. The machine is so noisy that my wife had to flee the room in fear, yet it only lasts for a very brief time and produces contents that are close enough like ice cream or sorbet to be perfectly delightful if you're not a perfectionist. Both the sorbet and the ice cream were comparable in texture to what the finest machines in our evaluation produced right out of the machine. Although the Creamy doesn't incorporate as much air, and both had a texture that was significantly closer to soft serve, the flavors were really fantastic. Number 4. This entertaining device fulfills your needs if you appreciate the idea of an antique ice cream maker and wish to manufacture huge quantities. The Nostalgia machine combines ice and salt to freeze the ice cream in a manner similar to old-fashioned ice cream makers. But because it uses an electric cranking motor, you won't have to exert as much effort to enjoy your delights. All of our taste testers, at home and in the lab, discovered that good ice cream requires precise salt and ice layering as well as an interior container flush with the bottom. Be ready with at least one 8-pound bag of ice and 3 cups of salt, as there aren't any instructions on how much of each to use. Once everything is put together, you switch on the motor and set a 30-minute timer. When you're through, you'll have up to 4 quarts of creamy, fluffy ice cream that you can either consume right away or immediately freeze. It performed admirably while handling mix-ins during testing. However, unlike models with canister openings, you must pause the machine and thoroughly remove the motor and cover. Number 5. The Breville on our list is more expensive, so this compressor-style ice cream maker is for people who are prepared to spend a lot of money on a countertop appliance. You don't need to pre-freeze the bowl because of the compressor, and since it can manufacture up to 2 quarts, you can host a mini ice cream party whenever you want. In our laboratory experiments, the vegan ice cream we prepared made this machine stand out. Some ice cream machines can't handle substitutes for cream nearly as well as cream, but this Winter model produced great vegan cookie dough ice cream with the ideal creamy smoothness. In addition to frozen yogurt and sorbet, of course, it also produces normal dairy ice cream. It was simple to use and set up, with excellent mix and dispersion, according to our lab testers. The extended cooling feature makes sure that your creation won't immediately melt. The supplied ice cream scoop, which made it exceedingly simple to transfer the finished product from the machine to a cone, was also well liked by our testers. That's all from my end. I make useful videos every day, so please subscribe to my channel. Check out my description if you need more information or want to know the price of the product. Please leave a comment if you have any problems. Stay up to date on our cool products because it will make your life much easier.